everybody doing out there today? Today, y'all. Y'all, I hope everybody's doing well and fine. As usual, I say and bless. Okay, are y'all ready? Hmm. Are y'all ready? Well, you know what? I never fixed this cake I'm about to introduce to y'all in a long time. When I say long time, a long time. You know. But of course, I decided to make it. I want to make it today. And today I wanted to show y'all. I wanted to show y'all how I make my cake. Okay? Now anybody could say, I know how to bake a cake. A cake is easy to bake. Well, it is. It really is. It's easy to bake. But do you know how to make it my way? Do you know how to make it my way? Because y'all know everybody bake different, cook different. And we could, y'all, literally, we could stand here right next to each other using the same exactly ingredients, and your cake's still gonna taste different. Why? Because everybody bake different. Then you know what I'm saying? It's like, who bake the same? Okay, everybody might have a taste for strawberry preserve cake, and that's what I'm making. Okay, and it's good, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna start by with Duncan Hines. Okay, I love Duncan Hines cake. Y'all, it's just, I don't know, it's just something about Duncan Hines I love. Duncan Hines is really moist. You know, it be fluffy. It just have amazing taste with their own cake. You know, and I love it. I always have and always will, you know, bake with Duncan Hines. You know, um, but yes, everybody love cake. Who don't like cake? I know y'all, just kidding. I know some people, you know, some people just don't like eating sweets, you know. And that's perfect fine. Because if you don't like sweets, I mean, hey, some people just don't like sweets. But I do. I love it. Y'all, I love sweets. But I don't eat sweets like that. I do bake it. I do bake it. Cakes, cookies, what else about it? I'm gonna do a pie one time, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna do a pie one time. I never did one, on my string, but I am. Okay, I am. Okay. I know y'all saying, okay, lovely D, let's get into it. Okay, this is what I use. Strawberry preserve. Okay, hold on. It's coming. There it goes. Do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? Now, you can use any kind of strawberry preserve you want. Okay, I have great value. I mean, to me, it all tastes the same. Because I used it all of them. Hey, how you doing? I used all of them. Okay? So it really don't make a difference which you use. Okay, so we want to start by saying I use vanilla in my cake. Okay, 7 teaspoons of butter melted. Okay, and I have 3 room temperature eggs. Okay, and of course I have my Duncan Hines cake mix. Okay, y'all. With this recipe, I have butter golden. Okay, this is what I'm using on this recipe. Okay, so what I do first, I store it, the cake mix. Make sure I don't have any lumps. Okay, then I put my vanilla. Okay, I put, a little vanilla. Y'all know I like vanilla. Y'all already know that. Okay, I stir it. Anytime I put something in my cake, I stir it. Take your time. Okay, take your time. Crack your eggs. Make sure no shells. Who wants to be eating a delicious cake with shells? Okay. Now, I put my butter. This is a buttery cake. Okay. And y'all see I'm using my wooden spoon. Okay, pretty much when I bake. Okay, pretty much when I bake, if y'all notice, I do use my my wooden spoon. Okay, I do have my oven, 350. Okay, my oven is on 350. Okay. Okay. Y'all, it smells so good. I'm not using a blender. Pretty much I really don't use a blender. Because, probably if I was doing it a little earlier, I would. But since, it's a little late, I'm not. Okay. And the cake is not gonna take that long to bake. But y'all make sure, y'all don't have no dry cake mix. Take your time. Take your time, y'all. And make sure they don't have no lumps. Make sure they don't have no lumps. Because we don't need lumps in our cake. That's why I like using my wooden spoon. Okay. Put that on the side. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna use? Okay, I use butter in my cake. Okay, now if I use butter in my cake, I'm gonna use oil in my pan. Because you don't want to use butter in your pan and you're using it in your cake, it's gonna cook together and then your cake gonna be stuck. Okay? So, put a little more. I put a little more than I usually. Okay. Now what I do, you know, I get a paper towel, okay, and I just, you know, take the Earl, you know, put it on each side in the corners, you know, make sure you get the corners, okay, all 4 sides and all 4 corners, y'all, okay. We don't want our cake to stick at all. Yeah. We don't want our cake to unstick. Okay. No. Okay. The SSR. Okay. Put it in the bowl. Okay. Okay. You wipe it. Okay, we don't want all that. Okay. Now. Okay, see our cake mix? See, we don't have no lumps. Okay, take your time. You know, put it in. Okay. Make sure your oven is on. Okay. Because when you finish, you know, mixing it, you know, once you finish mixing it, and, you know, you put it in your pan. Okay. See how it is? Okay. Now we're going to put it in our oven. Okay. I don't know. I don't really time my cakes. Really, I don't. Yeah. Y'all, I don't time my cakes. Why, I don't know. But it's just like, once I start smelling it good, I know one thing, go check that cake. You know, go check that on cake. Okay, now what we gonna do, we have our serve preserve. Okay, it's like this. Now when our cake done, what is we gonna do? What we gonna just take it and stop? No. No, we is not. We is not doing it. No, we is not. Okay. Y'all know I got to be a little extra. Y'all already know. Y'all know I got to be a little extra. Okay. Now what I do, see this plate? You know, I just take some. Okay. We're going to take a good bit. Okay. Now this should be enough. Well, let me see, it is a big cake. Okay. Now, we probably don't even use all this. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do? See how I'm just, smashing it. Now this should be enough. Okay, this should be enough. And we probably don't even use. Let me see. I don't know. Just to be on the safe side. Because when I do my cake, y'all, when I do my cakes, I like everything be prepared. I don't want to have to wait. Okay. This is your strawberry preserve. Okay, what I did, I just smashed it and put it in a plate. Okay, like I said, I use, great volume strawberry preserve. Y'all, it's the same. It's the same. It's the same. I tried both of them, all three of them. It's the same because I want to know what's the difference. It's the same. Y'all be paying all that money, and it's the same. It is the same. But what's not the same if you don't get Duncan Hines? If y'all don't like Duncan Hines cake, okay, get the cake you prefer. Get the cake that you like. Now, this is what I like. I like Duncan Hines. Always have and always will. Okay, what I'm going to do with it is just sit it right here. See, just sit it right here on the oven. And as it's baking, my strawberry preserve, it's going to be getting soft. Okay? Now, the thing is, I don't like putting it in the microwave because the microwave, it melts it. Okay? We don't need the microwave to do that. Why? Because our cake is going to do that because it's going to be hot. Okay? Now, what is we going to do? Okay, once our cake is finished and we have our strawberry preserve, we're going to make holes, just take something with a spoon and just make holes all over the cake. Why? When we put our strawberry preserve on top, it's going to sink inside the cake. Woo, y'all. Y'all, when I tell y'all when I do that, oh my Jesus, it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay? Like I said, I'm not going to use all this. I'm not going to use all this. But I put more than enough instead of me have less than enough. Then I got to wait. So if I'm putting it on the stove, and letting it melt by the heat of the stove, and if it's not enough, and I need some more, and y'all already know, then I'm going to have to put it in the microwave. And I really don't want to put it in the microwave. So I put more than enough that I put more than enough that I'm going to use. And then, if I don't use it all, put it right back. That's it. What you gonna do? Throw it away? No. We don't throw nothing away over here. Now, I don't know what y'all do over there. But I don't throw nothing away. Baby, I just put it back. Put it in the put it in the ice box. Refrigerator. Fridge. Or whatever y'all call it. So... pretty much, that's what I do. So, really, 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 it's really easy to make. Okay, you get a spoon, fork, whatever you have. Um, and I put it, I stick it in and I twist it. Stick it in, twist it, stick it in, do that all over. Okay, this is the cake. We gonna do it all over. Stick it and twist it, stick it and twist it. We gonna stick it and twist it to make a hole. Look, see? It's not gonna be a big hole. It's gonna be a little. So we gonna let our cake bake. Okay? And then what we gonna do? We gonna sit down and talk. Don't y'all wanna talk to me? So let me ask y'all, did y'all ever made a strawberry preserve cake? Y'all wait. If you didn't, you about to find out how I make it my way. Make it my way, y'all. And y'all believe me. You have your icing, you have your cake, marshmallows, coconut, chocolate, whatever y'all normally put on the cake. That's good. But once y'all taste this strawberry preserve my way, yes. Y'all, I'm just keep dropping my spoon. Okay. But y'all, it's gonna be so delicious. It's going to be so delicious. How? Because I made this before. A couple of times. I'm not gonna say a whole lot, but I did. I made it a couple of times. And do my children love it? Yes, they do. They sleep now. But when they get up and I show it to them, if I could get back online on this channel and show y'all how they is gonna dive into it, y'all, it's just gonna be a mess. They going swimming tomorrow. I just might, cut it, in small, small pieces, enough to eat, but small pieces, and what I'm churning is outside. Put a cake, on, and just let them just enjoy. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But would you take your toy here? Take your toy. She gonna bring her toy. Okay. Yo, better be out of the way. Okay. Y'all want to sit down too with y'all. I don't got to stand up all day. You know what this cake is? Y'all, let me let y'all see. Let me let y'all see. Y'all, here. Y'all ready? Look at it. Y'all, did I tell y'all this not gonna cook, bake long? Okay. Yes, you got to watch. Yeah, y'all got to watch. You don't want to open your oven and then let it slam, cause your cake gonna drop. When y'all hear people say you don't put nothing on the oven hard, or let the children run around or open it and slam it and a cake gonna drop, that means it's gonna sink in. Instead of your cake being smooth, it's gonna have a dip. Yeah, it's gonna have a little dip. And then you're gonna be like, look at the cake. You gotta be go dip in it now. Yeah, so yeah, so pretty much, that's what it is. I am from New Orleans, Louisiana. Yes, I am. Um, and yes, we love. Y'all already know. New Orleans people love to cook and bake. Y'all, we just like to have fun. We like to bake. We like to cook. That's just in us, I guess. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's hey. But y'all, how's y'all doing out there today? I know it's late. I know it's late, but it's okay. It's okay. How y'all doing out there? Talk to your girl. Where y'all from? Put it in the comments. Where y'all from? What kind of cake y'all like? Did y'all ever try strawberry preserve cake? Put it in the comments and let me know. Y'all talk to your girl. I ain't gonna bite you. And I'm not gonna say nothing wrong to you, mean to you. I just don't do that. You know. But yeah. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's delicious. It's delicious. It's delicious, y'all. But yes, y'all, I could smell it. Y'all, I wish y'all could smell just the cake by itself. It smelled good. I didn't even do anything to it, but just bake it. Of course, my way. I don't always look at what the recipe says. Y'all know I got to spice it up. If I don't spice nothing up, and my cake is their cake. So, mhm. So yeah, that's what I do, y'all. That's what I do. Y'all, I just like to bake. I love to cook. I'm surprised I'm not doing my cinnamon and black tea. You know what, y'all? I ain't been drinking that in a while. I need to. I have it's a little cold, but I'm dealing with my asthma. I'm dealing with my asthma right now. I just got this new inhaler. I forgot it's purple and it's round. It's powder. But you know what? I think I like that better. I think I like the powder a little better than the regular inhaler. Yeah, I think I like that better. But y'all, it's smelling good. Okay, y'all, it's almost done. It's almost done. Let me let y'all say. I'm peeking by myself. Oh, see how it is? Y'all look at this. It's almost done. Do y'all see the top is starting to brown? I don't want to touch it, because I don't want it to sink in. But yeah, no, it's not done yet. See what it is? See how it is, y'all? Yes, 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 yo. It smells good. And guess what? It's gonna taste good. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's gonna taste good also. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to everybody. I know y'all waiting till this cake to get done. So I can put that strawberry preserve on y'all. Y'all already know after that. It's all over. It's ready to cut and eat. Y'all, I just love to bake. You know, I love to bake. You know, I have my two small children. You know, 13 and 14. And of course, you know, I got the older ones. They grown, but they like to bake too. And then y'all, I have my babies, my grandchildren. My granddaughter loves to help me cook and bake. I am fixing a strawberry preserve cake. Oh, strawberry preserve. Okay. And I use, of course, Duncan Hines. You know, and with this recipe, I'm using butter golden. Instead of the classic cake, I'm doing the butter golden. Why I like doing this? I like the butter golden, you know, a little better than this. Well, for this recipe. Oh, you prefer chocolate? Okay, I like chocolate too. I sure do. I like chocolate. Yeah. But did you ever had a strawberry preserve cake? If you didn't, you need to tell Mama to you know, to fix it. You know, but yes, y'all. What I say, y'all, it's smelling good in here. It's smelling good in here, y'all. That means that cake is almost finished. Y'all see that? This is what I was telling y'all. I don't, you know, really check it so often. You gonna know when it's done because you're gonna smell it. You know, you don't have to keep poking your cake. You're gonna smell it. You know, that cake is gonna smell like a cake when it's done. Yes, they do. Mm-hmm. And and my son, you know, I only have one son. Yes, he loves chocolate cake also. Uh-huh. Yes, he do. Uh-huh. But yeah, you know, all my children. And you know what, y'all? I didn't fix this strawberry preserve cake for the younger grandchildren. So if they do come over, you know, they could taste. You know, yes, they can taste. Yeah, I know y'all looking. I was eating. I was drinking, and I had my grandbaby. You know, Tutu Faith, the one I was telling y'all about. I did a video of her. Me and her, we had playtime, and y'all, it was a ball. She was dancing. You know, you were playing with her little toys. You know, that's my little baby. The only thing I tell my children, y'all having these babies, and I'm just taking over. Y'all having the babies for me. And he be like, Ma, be like, yes, these my baby. I said, yes, it is your baby. But it's my babies also. You know, and they know. Once my babies come up in here, you better leave them alone. To a certain extent. When they not listening, okay, get them. Okay, get them. And you be like, no, Mimi, no. Like, you better stop that. But yeah, that's my little babies, y'all. That's my little babies. You know, then I have my oldest one, you know, she called me Nana. You know, I'm not gonna say her name because no, she ain't never been on my channel. But yeah, it's my oldest one. I'm talking about my oldest daughter. She is a girl, so it's my oldest granddaughter. Um, y'all, this cake butter. It smell like it's done. Didn't I just tell y'all the only thing y'all gonna do is just smell a cake? That's all. Y'all don't have to do all that. Well, I don't. You know, each of them. Each of them. You know, I don't do all that poking. You know, mess my cake up. Because sometimes you poke so many times. And then when you take your cake out, your cake gonna crack. You know? Turn it off. This is your cake. This is your cake. Okay? It don't take long at all. This is your cake. Make sure you put it down softly. Okay? Make sure you put it down soft. Okay? Let me see if I can do it like this. Okay? Nah. I'm just gonna put it up here. You know where it was. And I'm just gonna blow it up for y'all. Here, so everybody can see. Okay, so everybody can see. Okay. Now remember what I told y'all? Okay. It's done. Okay, remember what I told y'all? Okay, see the bottom? The bottom of your fork? Fork, spoon, I have a spoon. Okay, the bottom of it, you're gonna poke it, turn it, poke it, turn it, poke it, turn it. You know, just be poking and turning. You know, that's it. I do it like this, cause it's hot, and it's gonna be easy. You know, to poke and turn. Like it's gonna be hard when it cool. You know. But I do everything really when it's hot. You know. So when it cool, you know, everything is gonna, you know, cool with it. You know? So yeah. Just poke and turn. Then I, you know, just go like this. You know. Okay. Just how y'all want it. See how I got it? Just poke and turn. Okay. Now this is what I was telling y'all. You know? No, it didn't. No, it ain't melt. It ain't melt all the way like I thought it was. Well, I guess I don't like putting it in the in the microwave, you know, because I don't want it to be so soft, you know. Okay. But you want it soft enough, you know, so it can glide. See like I'm doing? That's how you want it. You know, so it can glide. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, it's almost. Okay, it's almost. It's almost. Can y'all see? Okay, y'all can see. Okay, hold on, let me stop it. Okay. Okay. Nah. This how y'all want it. You don't normally you just take a little stir. Uh-oh. See, yeah. You know, take a little stir and stir it. You know, so when you put it uh-oh. Okay, put it right. Put it right here so y'all can see. Okay, so pretty much so y'all can see. Okay, see what I'm doing? Okay. I'm just stirring it. You know, really just, I'm just loosening it up. You know, because you don't want to put it on your cake and it's not loosened. You know? Alright, see how it is? That's how you want it. Okay? Now, I put a little at a time. Okay? I put the holes in it, remember? Remember y'all, I put the holes in it? You know? Okay, it's hot. You know? But I'm starting at the top. Mm-hmm. Starting at the on top. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do it while it's hot. And when it cools, yeah, it's gonna be good. See, I probably don't even use all this. You know, I don't want to make it too sweet. Because it's gonna already be sweet. You know. Because strawberry preserve is already sweet. Mm-hmm. Like I told y'all. Uh-oh. Like I told y'all, I'd rather have enough, more than enough, than less than enough. You know? See how it is, y'all? This what y'all want. This what y'all want. Okay? This what y'all want. Right here. And you see, you want to do it while it's hot. You know? Because you know I put holes. I put holes in it. You know? So, and while I'm spraying it, it's soaking in. Yes, it's soaking in. Y'all, this enough. I'm not, if y'all decide when y'all make it, y'all want more, I mean, do so. But at this time, you know, I think this enough. You know, I don't want to overdo it. It look like it's really not nothing on it. You know, and look, this how you want it to look. Back up. Okay, see the holes in it? Uh-huh. This is how you want it. And you see how I just glazed it up? This how you want it. Okay? It's gonna dry. It's gonna dry. You know. And when it dry, it ain't gonna look like that. You know. I know it's gonna be too much. But like I said, you know, um, I'd rather it be too much than too little. You know, put it on the side. You know, okay. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I'm going to taste. Y'all already know. I know y'all wish y'all could taste it. And guess what? I wish y'all could taste. But y'all, it smells so good in here. You know, it smells so good. You know, put my little chair. Oh, hold on, y'all. Should have had this together. Well, okay. Okay. About right here. Okay. Okay. Now, before I take it out, okay, before I take it out, I cut it right here. Okay, see where I cut it at? Okay. Now, like I said, before I take it out, I'm going to tell you, okay, I want you to see my face while I tell you. Okay, now before I take it out, okay, this is a buttery cake, okay? So that means on the pan, you don't put butter, you put oil, okay? So this is why. Now let me show y'all when I take it out. Take my little piece out, okay? See how it just come out? Nah. See? There's no sticks. You know? Y'all better listen to your girl. You know what? Y'all better listen to me. Y'all, I be trying to show y'all. But y'all don't be listening. Y'all be thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, y'all be thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. I know y'all do. Yeah, I know y'all do. Okay. Okay, y'all. This is the cake. Strawberry preserve cake. My way. You see how it's getting thick? It's just gonna dry. And y'all look. Look at the softness. Y'all ready? See how? Uh-oh. Y'all see how it is? See? Like a little jumping jack. You know. Okay. That's it. Okay. Mmm. 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 Y'all, this is good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Y'all, it's good. Mm-hmm. It's good. And y'all, this was enough. See how it's getting thick? You don't need a whole lot. Mm-hmm. And y'all need to give these babies a whole lot. Well, I put my water. Mm. Yes, y'all, it's good, y'all. Y'all, it's good. Mm-hmm. 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 Y'all, it's good. Y'all, it's good. You know, look how fluffy. Mm-hmm. That's it. But, y'all, that's the cake. Strawberry preserve. Strawberry preserve. This how it look. See how fluffy? Mm-hmm. See how fluffy it look? Mm-hmm. It's moist. Oh my Jesus, y'all, is good. Mm-hmm. Y'all need to try it. Y'all just look at it. Y'all just look. See how I did it? Okay, hold on, I gotta put it. Okay. Now, do you see how I did it? See the holes? The holes went. That's why you need your strawberry preserve. Um, you know, kind of soft. See how it is? That's how you want it. You know, you take it, put it in a plate, bowl, whatever you have, you know, and that's how it is. Okay? Do you see, hold on. Y'all, do y'all see where I cut it at? You know, uh-huh. Do you see where I cut it at? Okay. Now, do you see where I cut it at? See how fluffy it is? Y'all, it's really, really fluffy. You know, look, just look at it. It's not flat. You know, and like I said, okay, this is important. If you put butter in your cake, that means you're gonna put oil in your pan. If if you put oil in your cake, you're gonna put butter in your pan. You know, this how it's gonna look. You know, and you make sure you store in your cake real good and make sure they don't have any lumps. You know, make sure you put the right amount of water, butter, oil. You know, if they say 3 eggs, use 3 eggs. But I put everything they said, plus I use vanilla. Plus I use vanilla. Yes, I do. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so yes. That's what I do. I use I put vanilla, I put butter, I put water, I put eggs. Yeah. Okay, yes. Yes, 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 yes. And y'all, it comes out amazing. You know, I just showed y'all. It comes out amazing. It comes out so good. Yo, I mean, yeah, it's good. It is so good, y'all. It's so delicious. Yo, let me show you. Look how soft. See how moist? See how it is? See? And you see how when I press it, it comes up. See? Uh-huh. Yes. Y'all, that's why I like to use Duncan Hines. Okay? Now, when you making your well, it's already made, but when you melting it a little, you know, this how you want it. You don't want it watery. Okay, you don't want it watery. Okay, you see how it is? See how thick, you know? And you don't need a lot. You know, you don't need a lot. I put a lot because, you know, I just wanted to make sure, um, I just wanted to make sure I have enough, you know. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, I have enough, the strawberry preserve. Okay, if y'all just coming on, this is my strawberry preserve cake. Okay, I know y'all looking at it like, why do they got holes in the cake? Well, see the holes? I put the holes so once I place the preserve, you know, the strawberry preserve right here. See how it is? Okay, once I put it on, I sprays it evenly on the cake. Yes, I sprays it evenly. You know, I put my oven on 350. You know, and it don't take long, y'all. I mean, I don't want to be exaggerating. You know, I don't want to exaggerate, but the cake don't take long to bake at all. You know, I'ma say probably 20 minutes or less. Probably 20 minutes. If it's not 20 minutes, it probably 21 or 22 minutes. That's it. That's it. Because y'all, when I tell y'all, you know, don't go far. Do not go far because your cake is just gonna you know, it's gonna bake quick. Um but it depends on your oven. If your oven is high, um, you know, if it heats up quick and you put that cake and you watch it, if your cake, I mean, if your oven, you know, heats up really quick. Now, if your oven don't, okay, you still, you know, watch your cake every so often. You open it and look, and you can see it, you know, rising. But I don't. I'm not gonna sit and say I do. So, no, I'm not gonna say I don't. sometimes I take a Q-tip or a fork and I stick it in, but not really. You can really see, you can smell your own cake when it's done. That's what I do. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all just coming on like, yeah, right. No, y'all. You know, you can smell your cake when it's done. You know, and it's quick. Yeah, you know, if y'all have kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, you know, let them help you. You know, you let them get a little fork or whatever, and you put it in and you twist it so you can make the hole. You know, I know y'all saying, okay, I want to see the cake. I don't want to see you. I want to see the cake. Okay, there go the cake. You see the holes? I made the holes so once I put the strawberry preserve on top, it sinks in the holes. You know, and that's how it is. You know, it's really quick, it's easy, it tastes amazing. You know, that's it. And of course, I know y'all saying what did she use for this recipe? I use Duncan Hines butter golden cake mix. You know, yes. And I used the strawberry preserve. Okay, I used the strawberry preserve. You know, it's really good. It's really easy. Now, watch how you put how much preserve, because you know, I just put not even a lot. You know, I glazed it on there, and you see how it's thickening up. You know, do you see how it's thickening up? Mm-hmm. No. See how it's thickening up? You don't need a lot. You know, this is not like cake frosting. You know, we tend to like to put a whole lot of frosting. Well, with the strawberry preserve, you know, you don't need a lot because it's already sweet. You don't want to put a whole lot, you know, a whole lot of preserve, you know, the strawberry preserve, and that's all you're going to be really tasting is the strawberry preserve. You know, this is it. And you see how I had cut it, and you see ain't nothing right now. You see how it is? It's not. It didn't stick at all. See how it is? It didn't stick at all. Why? I use oil, you know, cooking oil at the bottom. Or you can use your spray, olive oil, whatever you use for your cake don't stick, you know. But this is the cake, y'all. This is the cake. Strawberry preserve. Oh, there you go. Strawberry preserve cake. My way. Lovely D way. This is my how I fixed it. If you're just tuning in and you didn't see how I was making it, that's okay. You can always go back and look at the recap, the replay. You know, y'all can look at the video again. And you can start it, stop it as you fixing it. The way I fixed it. You know, but the most important thing, you want to store it correctly. And what I mean by correctly, y'all, what I mean by correctly, you don't want no lumps. You know, because if you have lumps, that means they're gonna have powder. You know, the cake powder, the cake mix. You know, and you store it and you store it and you store it, and you put it on the side, let it sit a couple of minutes as you buttering your pan or whatever you know. I fix it this way. You know, I fix it my way in a pan like this instead of a bun pan. I like it like that. Yeah, you know. I never fixed it in a bun pan. No, not my strawberry puzzle cake. No, I don't, because you need it like this. You know. I know it look good, y'all. I know, but you see how it is. You don't need a lot. Nah, if y'all looking at it like, nah, I think I want some more. Okay, you put some more on there. But for me, this is enough. This is enough. This is the cake. And y'all see the little missing piece? Um, I put coconut oil all over the pan. Make sure you put it, the oil, um, in the corners. You know, your corner right here. All four corners. And this, you don't have to put a lot, but make sure you base it good so it don't stick. Okay? Now, oh, okay. Like like I said, okay, the key is, this is the key. If you use butter in your cake mix, okay, you want to use coconut oil, olive oil, spray, whatever you're gonna use for it not to stick. I use coconut. You know, I have yeah, the coconut oil, and I put it in. Take a piece of paper towel, fold it, and then base it all over. Make sure you do all four corners because you don't want it to stick. And it's not. You know, if you do it the way I'm telling you, if you doing it the way I'm telling you, it's not gonna stick. You know, you pour it and you take your paper towel or whatever you use. You know, you could use your little, I forgot what your little thing. But anyway, make sure however you base your pan, whatever pan you use, make sure you base it good. Now, I okay, I like to use a pan like this. Okay. And the reason why I like to use a pan like this, see how I got all the holes? Mm-hmm. And then you just cut it how big, how small you want it. You know, you cut it how small you want it. You cut it how big you want it. However you want it, you do it. It's your cake. Mm-hmm. Don't it look good, y'all? Y'all, tell me if it look good or not. Tell me, do it look tasty? I know it look tasty. Uh-huh. But, yeah. That's what you do, y'all. That's exactly what you do. Do it the way I'm telling you, you know. And like I said, you go back and look at the video if you're just tuning in. And you can do it my way, you know. And if you do it my way, it's going to come out just like I'm showing you. I know everybody cook different, okay? Yes, I do. I know everybody cook, bake. I know everybody bake different, but if you want it like I have it, do it my way. Do it just like I'm telling you. You know, just go back and look at the video again. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna love it. It's moist. It's delicious, you know. Yeah, you know. Um, the thing I did, you know, I put it in a plate. Um, yeah, it's getting thick now. But see how it is? You know, you want it, you know. See how I just could do this? That's how you want it. Because soon as you take it out the jar, you know, soon as you take it out the jar, look. See, ain't fall on yet. That means it's, you know, it's thick. You know, it's thick. And so, you know, I put it in the microwave just a couple of minutes. Just a couple of minutes. And this is how it's gonna come out. You know, yes, I did. I used a whole lot, but more than what I needed. You know, so that's what I do, y'all. That's what I do. And let me tell you something. See how I make mine? You make it the way I did it, it's gonna come out like I did mine. Mm-hmm. Okay, here you go. Here you go, y'all. Don't it look so good? It look good. It look good. It look good. See how it is? See? See how it's thickening up? Mm-hmm. Because when I first did it, you know, you was like, okay, I need some more. No, you don't. No, you don't. You know, once you, let me tell y'all. Once y'all put it on, do the top first, then you do the bottom first, and then you just spread it evenly. You know, it's just so quick. It's so easy. And like I said, you don't want to put a whole lot of strawberry preserve because it's going to be tasting just like preserve, strawberry preserve. Don't you want your cake too? Mm-hmm. But, yeah, it's easy. It's really easy. And if you want to do it a little fun, you know, do it with the kids. You know, after you bake your own cake, you know, just make sure you don't let the children touch the pan. And you take a spoon, fork, or whatever at the bottom part, you know, at the bottom. You just put it down and you turn it, you know, and you just do it all over, you know. See how I did mine? You do it all over the cake. See the little holes? So when you put it on there, once you put it on your cake with the holes, it's gonna go straight down in the holes. That's why I said you don't need a whole lot. You know, and you don't have to press hard. You know, you press really gentle. Really gentle. You know, and like I said, you don't need a lot. You know, that's enough. I think that's enough. You know, the way I did it is enough for me and my family. They love, my children love when I fix this. You know, um, I don't know if my grandchildren coming, you know, to my house tomorrow. But if they is, you know, they're gonna have they little dessert, they little cake. Um You know, I do have ice cream, but they don't need ice cream with it because it's already sweet. We don't need to put all that sweetness, sugar in these children's body. You know, they're gonna be bouncing off the walls. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Running all around. Be like, you know what? Come on, let's go outside by the park. You know? hmm Yeah. And that's it, y'all. It's so easy to make. You know, you make your cake like the box. Okay. I just put vanilla. You know, I put a good, I'm gonna say, I don't measure, but I'm gonna say like 4 or 5 teaspoons. No, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 teaspoons of vanilla. You know, put it in, cause I just pour mine. You know, cause I just like vanilla. I like vanilla, but I'm gonna say about like 3 or 4 teaspoon, not table, teaspoon. That's the little spoon, not the big spoon. That's the little one. Okay, and that's what you use, and you just stir it up. You know, and there you go. You know, you got your cake. You know, and like I said, you just put it in your pan and you put it in the oven. But like I say, make sure you put your oil. You know, well, I use oil. You use anything you use to not make your own cake stick. But I put the oil in the pan, get a paper towel, you know, fold it up. You know, I fold it up. It's gonna be like a little box. And you just take it and just um put it all around. Make sure you hit your corners, all 4 corners. You know, you put it and you base it all over. I mean, all over. I'm not mean, you know, once you pour it and then y'all have this much of oil. No, if you have extra air oil, once you base it, you know, you put your oil. You want to take it out, drain it out. You know, I put mine in a bowl. You know, but I drain my the excess oil. I don't need, you know, because you don't need, you know, oil just to sit there. You only need your oil just to base it for it don't stick. That's it. That's it. You know, that's it. You know, but yeah, and your cake is gonna come out real good. You know, I put my oven on 350. You know, as I preparing my own cake, the oven is getting, you know, heated up. And once it beep, 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 that means your oven is at the degree that you want. You know, I put mine on 350 and, you know, wait a couple of minutes. You know, check it every now and then. You're going to see it's rising, you know. And once you smell your cake actually, it's going to smell just like a cake. That means it's done. Mm-hmm. That means it's done. But if you can't smell your own cake, it's okay. You know, you take a Q-tip or a fork, you know, whatever you have, and you check it. And once you stick it in there and you take it out and nothing is on your cake, no cake mix, you know, a little nothing. Okay, once you stick it in there, you're gonna take it out and nothing on that item you using, your fork or your toothpick, your knife or whatever you use, and nothing is on there, that means your cake is done. Take that cake out. You put it on your stove. Make sure you cut your oven off. And like I say, uh, the bottom of your spoon or fork, I have a plastic fork, and you take it and you just stick it and turn it. You know, you turn it a couple of times. You know, turn, turn. You know, and this is why, you know, you see all the holes. Okay, you want it like that. Just like I have it. Because once you put your preserve on there, your strawberry preserve, you want it, because soon as, the key is, once you take it out the oven, place it on your oven, turn your oven off, you know, and you put it on your own cake. But the thing is, okay, this is the thing. You put some in a bowl or a plate, you know, and you put it in the microwave, and you see how it is. Well, yeah. But you see, once I did mine, okay, of course, it was a little more sulfur, you know. Nah, it's cool and all. But yeah, y'all, it's just so easy and it's fun. You know, do it with the kids. You know, do it with, yeah, I push it back because I don't want to get in my hair. But yeah, do it with the kids. You know, let the kids, instead of a fork or a knife, you know, get your own kids or your grandkids, niece or nephew, whatever. You know, if you doing it, you know, at a party, you know, or just, you know, let the kids come on and let the kids, you know, take turns, stick it, turn it all over, you know. And that's it. You know, and if y'all's the person who be like, well, I want to try, but I don't like a whole lot of, okay, that means don't make a whole lot of holes. You know, make a couple of holes. You know, all around. Make sure you do it all around. You don't have to do how many holes I did, but um, yeah, it's so easy, y'all. It's so fun to make. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I already had a piece, y'all. I know y'all saying, well, why should I eat? And I already had one, you know, and that's it. Okay? So, I'm going to end my stream by saying, welcome, you know, to my channel, everybody. And I hope everybody did subscribe. Hit that bell, like, and share if you didn't. Please do so. And if you did, thank you. Welcome to the family. But if you do the cake like I showed you, this how it's going to look. Okay. This is how it's going to look. Okay. Now, again, thank y'all. This your girl, Lola D. I'll see y'all later. And if you tried, yo, inbox me. Get back on my channel on this live and say, Lovely D, I made it and I loved it. Or I made it and whatever. Let me know. Okay? I'm gonna be waiting on y'all. Don't have me waiting, y'all. Enjoy y'all cake. See y'all later.